Water and Sanitation Department is set to open one sluice gate at the Vaal Dam as it has breached the 100 mark. The dam recorded 107% capacity. For more on this, we're joined by the spokesperson of the Department of Water and Sanitation, Mr. Sputnik Ratau. Mr. Ratau, thank you very much for your time this evening. It would appear for Gauteng at least that our cup or our dams runneth over. Give us a national outlook, please.
Thank you very much for the time. Yes, our flood management team has not had any time off in the last couple of weeks because of the rains that have been falling, not just in Gauteng, not even in Gauteng as such, but in the catchments that feed into the integrated Vaal River system. But as you are correctly asking whether nationally we are also seeing the same kind of pattern, we are seeing that in the largest parts of the country. And yes, most of our dams are actually, past the 70% mark, most of them heading towards the 90, and some actually even exceeding the 100%.
We are still a water-scarce country, though, with some parts of the country still not recovering from earlier droughts. What's the situation in the Eastern Cape, for instance?
The Eastern Cape is slowly coming into the fray as well. We have seen some inflows as well into particularly the two water supply systems, the Algoa and the Amatole, but they are still quite low for us. We still would love to see more of those rains in those areas that actually feed into those systems. We are also aware that in some of the areas in Limpopo and the Northwest, we are seeing some recoveries, but yes, in the ultimate, the larger part of the country is recovering. You are correct. We are still a water-scarce country. We are still a semi-arid country. And yes, our rainfall is still much below the world average.
With this positive outlook, there are communities, though, for instance, in Soweto that continue to experience water shortages, particularly on certain days, be it a Wednesday or a Sunday. What is the latest on that, and what sort of interventions are being spoken about?
We are expecting that, the reservoirs of Joburg water would be filling up much quicker because of obviously the amounts of water that we are having in the system itself. Obviously, this will relate closely with how the Joburg water and Rand water are working together towards ensuring that those reservoirs actually get to be filled up, and those are the issues that have been impacted upon by some of the maintenance work that has happened along the way. But in the main, we are expecting that those areas will also recover, and we should be able to see in the next couple of weeks that we should not be having such shortages, especially in areas that do have infrastructure that is sufficient for them to be able to experience no shortages at all.
Ratau, much was said about, you speak of maintenance work and repairs, about the B19 and B11 pipes. In November, they were being fixed up and upgraded. Is everything still good with those two?
That work was actually finished in less time than was projected. And instead of the 53 hours that was projected, the work was finished within 48 hours. And all of the systems went online accordingly. We did not see any glitches so far as the work that Rand Water was doing in the maintenance work, as well as the new pipeline that they were laying out and commissioning. And therefore, that has really assisted stability around the work that Rand Water is continuing to do. So on that side of work, we are quite happy. We know that the other municipalities are continuing with some of the work that they have to do, especially areas like your city of Tshwane, where we have seen quite a lot of interruptions happening over time. But we are working together with the municipality. We know that there are those reports from the Human Rights Commission that we have to respond to as well and act accordingly. And that work is also in line, or rather in process, just as much as the minister has directed.
Sputnik Ratau speaks for the Department of Water and Sanitation. Thank you for your time.